Greetings, Makkadeen family. Kamil Shabazz here of Makkadeen. Hoping all is well with you and yours. I just wanted to briefly go into CPS. That's Children's Protective Services that are well known throughout America and especially in the black community. And like my experiences with the court system and child support, I've had a lengthy exchange, or should I say experience, with CPS. And what's so sad about my experience with CPS, and there has been at least 5 occasions that I can think of, but all of them were false reports, and all of them were done in a weaponized fashion to take me out of the position, the qualified position that I was in at the time and remained in. My children are now grown. The whole period of time I remained in the position to take care of my children, my 2 boys, who are now 28 and 27. I'm now a grandfather. But, so, back to the CPS and these calls. When you're going through these breakups with these sisters, brothers, like I said, they're going to weaponize your children. They're going to weaponize everything that they can to take you down. And along with being taught and trained on how to call 911 for anything to get you to do what they want you to do or don't want you to do, they use CPS the same way. They don't care. Once they are blinded with the desire to take you down, no holds are barred. None. So, CPS. Now, with me, they were ridiculous, but at the same time, what these sisters don't know and what American women don't know generally is that these agencies are nothing but breeding grounds for prostitutes and strippers, among other things. Breeding grounds for sexual deviance. Bottom line. And if you look at the history of CPS and the history going back to 1875 of the Children's Aid Society, you will see how they were running children. They were breaking up families, mostly white, breaking these families up and sending these boys and girls all up down the coast, the East Coast, from New York all the way down to Florida. And what it was really masking, as it is today, is child sex rings. These are partially governmental funded agencies, but they're really privately owned too. You got a lot of private institutions involved in this. So, like I said, these are breeding grounds. They're using and have always used these agencies for sexual purposes. That's all. That's the root of all of these so-called humanitarian agencies. So they're not aware of this, and they're weaponizing CPS, making these false reports, causing you or trying to cause you to be unqualified once they try to take you to court to have any type of custody. They don't even want you. They would love for you to have just visitation, because that would still give them power over you, and in their minds it's disgracing you. So they wouldn't mind that. But bottom line is they want to be the ones in control. They want to have the money coming from you, and they also want to have custody of the children. And this is totally against the laws of nature. And this is actually new in America over the last 40, 50 years, where women have been just taking their children without a fight from the men. No, by law and law of nature, and up to very recently, men had the power over their children, as it should be. Absolutely as it should be. Because there's a need, a absolute vital need for the presence of a man in both children's life. So please, back to what I'm saying, brothers, you gotta safeguard yourself. You gotta safeguard yourself. You gotta dot all your I's and cross all your T's, because all parts of American institutions are weaponized against men, but more importantly, weaponized against black men. CPS being one of them. So beware. Keep all your receipts. And never be found being abusive. And see, anything is abusive when a man does it today. They can yell at your children, they can smack the hell out the kids, kick them in the ass, hit them with broomsticks, and that's looked at as being discipline. But if a man just pops his son or daughter on the butt, that's considered toxic and abusive. So please be careful and let your mind and your psychology and your ability to verbalize how you feel be up front and in control. More later. Have a great day.